Today I'm showing you how I use food as a vehicle for pleasure and enjoyment in life, and cooking as a ritual to cultivate creativity and calm. It's really easy to get swept up in the world of good versus bad foods, but what I want to show you today is that it doesn't have to be overwhelming to eat nourishing meals intuitively without sacrificing flavour or enjoyment. I love my relationship to food and cooking, and there are no rules. Welcome back if you've been watching me for a while, but if you're new here, my name is Kyla and I would love it if you would subscribe. But yeah, let's get into it. Tomato soup is something I always come back to as it starts to cool down. It's incredibly simple. You just roast all your vegetables in the oven and then add it back on the stove with some stock and blend. And I always like to pair it with a cheese toasty to dip. I just think it's the perfect combination. My mornings start with coffee no matter what. I usually just have a long black with honey, sometimes with cream, sometimes without. I usually try to fast until around 11 or 12 and have a late breakfast, but I don't really hold myself to it. If I'm hungry, I'll eat, but if I'm not, I'll usually try to push it out a little longer. I found this huge slab of focaccia from the markets that I bought for $8. So this is what I'm using to make most of my lunches this week, is just a sandwich. I feel like you can't go wrong with a good sandwich. They're very versatile. You can always change it up. I have to work for the rest of the day, so I'm just going to finish this and get back to it. But tonight I'm going to make a really yummy Thai vegetable style salad with some protein on the side. I'm not sure if I'll do chicken or beef yet, but stay tuned for that because it's going to be really good. When 4 o'clock rolls around, I'm noticing that I need to take a little bit of a break from staring at my laptop and working. So this is when I'll either make another cup of coffee or some tea. I also like to read a few pages of my current read while I'm doing this, or just go for a nice walk outside or listen to some music and just get my eyes away from the screen completely before I have to finish out the rest of my day until about 6 o'clock. I'm making a salad tonight that is inspired by an authentic Thai larb, except I'm just not going to use minced meat because I find that chicken mince can be quite dry, and I wanted to use crispy skin chicken thighs instead. First, I'm toasting some glutinous rice just in a dry pan over a medium heat. You just need to make sure that you're moving the rice around quite frequently so that it doesn't burn. I didn't film this step, but my pumpkin is roasting in the oven and I'm chopping up everything else that's going to go into my salad in the meantime. I've got spring onion, red onion, and coriander. You can be pretty loose with this. It doesn't need to be really finely chopped or anything like that. When it's a little chunkier, it's kind of nice, so you don't need to be too precious about your knife skills. Once the salad is prepped, it's time to do your protein. I like to use chicken thighs because I love the flavor, and I've also opted to keep the skin on this time. And in a perfect world, you'd leave these in the fridge uncovered overnight to dry the skin out as much as possible, but I didn't plan that far ahead, so I've just salted them and dabbed off all the extra moisture as much as I could. This is not traditional by any means, but I was really inspired by the flavor profile and wanted to mimic that in what I had on hand. I'm gonna make some lunch. It's 12:30 and I'm not absolutely starving, but I just wanna make something yummy. I'm gonna make a carrot ribbon salad. It's crunchy, it's spicy, it's zesty. It's just a really good, like, refreshing snack, and it's not overly filling, but I do wanna eat something seeing as it's around lunchtime. You would have seen I had 2 coffees and a cheesy Vegemite croissant this morning. I don't know if you've ever tried one of those, but they are so good. It was delicious. I couldn't pass it up. They don't really have it very often at the coffee shop that I go to. So when I saw that they had it today, I needed to get one. You can kind of do anything within the realm of these sort of flavors for the sauce, but I like to do apple cider vinegar, sesame oil, soy sauce, Also a little bit of Chinese black vinegar. I feel like this just brings like a really nice flavor. And then I'm also gonna add a little bit of chili oil. I made this a few weeks ago. The base of it is avocado oil. And I did Szechuan pepper, star anise, ginger, garlic, scallions, a bunch of good stuff. This is the most of the oil strained off. And then I also have the chili crisp in the oil here as well. I just wanted to strain a lot of it off because I felt like I wasn't getting to the bottom of the jar to get all the crisps. So I will use this in cooking if I'm making something with Asian flavors or just want to add a little bit of depth. Anyway, let's get into it. I'm going to add a few other little bits and bobs, but let's go. I bought this grater a few years ago after doing a Thai cooking class, and it's the perfect tool for getting this sort of shape in any salad. After grating up my 2 to 3 carrots, I chopped up some spring onion and some green chili as well to add through, and then just made my sauce of everything I mentioned earlier. The longer you leave it sit in the vinegars and the oil, the softer the carrots will get. I'm hungry, so I don't want to wait. And you'll be able to hear how crunchy they are. This is such a great way to get a bunch of veg in. This would also be really good with a side of rice and an egg potentially. I just didn't want to make rice today. I'm really hungry, so I wanted something quick and easy. So yeah. I went out for dinner with Kevin to a Greek wine bar, and we just did their set menu and just shared a bunch of small plates, and then the main was a moussaka with a side salad. I went out for dinner last night and it was so good, and I haven't had breakfast yet this morning and I'm starving. It's like 10:30. I originally wanted to do a mango sticky rice inspired porridge, but I don't have any coconut milk, so I'm just going to use regular milk and then have the mango on top, and hopefully it's good. And then I'm gonna make another coffee as well. But yeah, let's eat because I am starving. I'm only making one serve, so I tend to just eyeball everything as I go. For the porridge itself, I'm just using whole milk, instant oats, a tiny bit of vanilla essence, and a little pinch of salt as well. And then on top, I have these beautiful mangoes that I picked up from the markets over the weekend. And it actually came together so perfectly. I ended up adding some glutinous rice powder on the top, and it just tied it all together. We're having my favorite recipe from the Ellie's Table cookbook tonight for dinner. This is such a low effort and high reward recipe in my eyes. I make it all the time. I don't always follow it exactly, but the base of it is there. The main star of the show is the sauce, and it's so simple. It's garlic, extra virgin olive oil, lemon, anchovies, and parsley and turmeric. It's so simple, but it just packs a punch. You just want to add everything to a preheated Dutch oven, and the rest of it is super simple. That's basically all the heavy lifting done. Cover with chicken stock and let it bubble away on the stove for about 20 minutes, and then you come back and it's all said and done, and it's the most perfect, comforting, warm meal, absolutely full of flavor, and it's good for any occasion really, during the week or even when you're entertaining. It can't go wrong in my eyes. Guys, hear me out. My new favorite way to have coffee when I'm feeling like a little treat is to do espresso, Coke Zero. Don't knock it till you try it. Don't say no just yet. Espresso, Coke Zero, and lime. It is so good. Like, I don't know, I've never been one to like any Coke Zero, full sugar, whatever. It's never been my bag, but I don't know what it is about this with lime is so yum. And then I thought, because one of my other favorite ways to have coffee is tonic water, espresso, and orange. I was like, this could be another version of that. It's already something that exists. I didn't make this up. And it's so good. It's so good. Let me put you on. I just use my Nespresso because it's the coffee machine that I have. Just a single shot. This would be way better if I had like pebble ice, but I only have these big cubes. After a big work week, Matt and I decided on Friday afternoon to go have a knock-off at the pub, and then we just came home and made some really average pizzas and watched movies for the rest of the night. I'm such a savoury person for breakfast, so scrambled eggs with hot sauce and a side of toast is a perfect breakfast to me. The weather was so great that we decided to go and have a little date picnic in the park for the day. I prepped everything at home to make an olive oil pasta in the park. I highly recommend bringing a portable stove to the park if you've got one. It's such a fun way to spice up a little picnic. That officially concludes the video for this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe. We just hit 500 not that long ago, and I want to make it to 1,000 soon. Please let me know if you enjoyed this video, and I would love to make more. Cooking and food is one of my biggest passions in life, so if you really enjoyed it, I would love to share more with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.